T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. As stated previously on my fig hunt, I picked this guy up for my friend Partsformer. This is the Star Wars Black Series 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back Rebel Soldier. Brought this dude for comparison, and I probably sound echoey because I'm not in my typical review area. Here's the back of the card, and you also saw the other figures that are in this wave in that fig hunt. Fig Hunt 21. Alright, so this one figure has so many things I've never seen in a Hasbro figure before. It's crazy, so let's just get to it. There's the size comparison. Let's let you see this face, and let's let you see it from this angle right here. It does look just like the dude on the packaging to me. On the packaging, it looks like he has his eyes squinted because of the sunlight. They sculpt or they painted that to look the same way. But there's so much sculpted and detailed. It is crazy for a $20 action figure, and nicely painted. I don't know if it should have had more paint, but paint is in areas where it should be. And then it has, well, they're making more advances or taking more risk. I feel like with Star Wars, they must make a lot of money off of Star Wars than they do any other line, because they're putting so many different things in there. Now, you know they've been starting this ball at the bottom of the neck thing right here, and the ball at the top of the neck. I mean, it doesn't always work great as far as looking up like that. Let me do it, but the resistance is making it come back down. It looks down better, and you see you can do the pivot and stuff, and of course rotate. The arm or the shoulder is on a butterfly. And then the material, like this whole vest thing right here, which I guess technically can come off. I didn't think about that till just now. Unless it's glued, let's see. No, it's glued, never mind. But this is a pliable material. The shoulder goes out right there. This arm moves nice and smooth, where this one has the, it's more ratcheted or heavier ratcheted, I feel like. No bicep swivel because he has the elbows that bend more than 90 degrees and bend right there. This wrist goes in super stiff, and this one goes up and down. And of course they rotate because it's on a peg. One thing that's like different that I've never seen before, the way the straps are molded to go into there. I've never seen anything like that with a Hasbro figure. Of course, he has the upper diaphragm motion, which goes back a lot as normal. Come forward only a little bit, but this material right here is so soft it gets out of the way. And of course, it can go side to side and rotate. When you rotate, I feel a ratchet in there. The legs have a split on both sides, and this gun holster is super glued to the leg right there, so I don't think you'll ever have to worry. He goes completely out on that side. This one has more resistance because the gun is there, but it can kick forward 90 degrees, thigh rotation, double jointed knees that bend all the way. The foot goes up. Let's see, I'll try to force this. Goes up that much and then comes back, and of course ankle pivot, and there's pegs on the front of his foot. As you saw, he comes with this blaster right here. He also comes with this rifle right here. The backpack is removable, and under here you see that he is a serial killer and he has a face in there. This is a second optional face, to be honest. I don't know whether it's the same guy, and the nose looks a little bit different. So it might be a different guy. I was figuring it's the same guy, but just with facial hair. But because of that optional face, this dude can have several different looks. Plus, he comes with this scarf that, let me just show you how this works. Pop the head off, putting it this way. You know what? Yeah, it does work. Let me see. I didn't actually try it, so. Oh boy, the options are endless. You could have the scarf hanging off his neck like this. You can flip it up this way. Have the scarf over the nose like that. Then you could take the goggles, and when you do that, you have to pull this strap higher and above the little communication thing on the side of his head. The strap is kind of loose. But then you have this look. I guess with whatever face, this look doesn't matter. But let me replace the faces and let you see it with those different faces. The easiest way to do that is to remove this. Take the top of the head off. This is something I've only seen with like Figma type characters. And some SH Figure Arts too. Then you pull the faceplate off. So they are really, people compare these things to SH Figure Arts and Figma and all that. So they are stealing their tools so they can win. So here's this face. Yeah, it looks quite different to me. And all the materials and whatnot feel nice. But let me let you see all the different options with this. Here's the goggles. Here's the mouth covered without the goggles, and let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell. I think it's the same face. You can't really tell. And here's the bearded face with the scarf down over like the chin and whatnot. So you can potentially buy a bunch of these and have, I guess it's 6 variations. It's both faces exposed, both faces with the goggles on, that's 4. One face with the mouth covered, one face with the mouth covered with the goggles on. So that's like 6 variations. With the mouth covered, they look like the same guy anyway. And to make sure I show this off, this is what it looks like when you remove that panel inside of there. If Hasbro takes too long dragging their feet, here is G.I. Joe Classified Snow Job already. So they did all the work for you. To be honest with you, at this point, the only thing stopping Hasbro and several other US companies that make retail figures from being like high-end collectibles is the way they have to design the joints. The joints don't move as smoothly as SH Figure Arts. People always be like, oh, I love how buttery smooth it works. But it works. Only thing he's missing basically probably is universal joints and wrists, drop down hips. But as far as anything I want to complain about with this guy, the strap on the goggles is a little bit way too loose. The elastic needs to be tighter. I mean, you can get it to where you need to get it, but I have worries that will get really loose over time. And the way the backpack connects to this right here, or it's supposed to give off the illusion. I guess it just gives off the illusion, and I didn't notice before I popped the backpack off, but I can't really get it connected in there. And I definitely want y'all to see that it kind of has notches on the side. The way the backpack works on this one is different than your typical figure. I guess they want to make sure that this backpack never comes off. When I was first looking at this in person, I couldn't understand how the back hole was working, or that peg hole was working, but now I see it. You see that big cut back there? Because this backpack would get in the way of. Let me try it. Yeah, you'd bump back there, but you can take the backpack off. But anywho, I like this. It's a nice figure. Nice addition to the collection and whatnot. Very detailed and very super versatile. This is like one of the ultimate troop builders. Well, another thing limiting Hasbro and other retail stuff is different hands. Like if they could have gave up pointing hand or came with fist or whatnot, it might have bumped the price point up, but that would have been nice. Other than that stuff, I don't really have anything to complain about. When you turn the head, that scarf thing pretty much stays there. Anywho, thank you Partsformer for allowing me to review this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.